Good afternoon, everybody. It's that unfortunate day of the week. It's Monday. I hate Mondays. I absolutely hate Mondays. It's usually my least busy day from a meeting perspective, but it's just a raunchy, crappy day. It's the beginning of the week. I hate it. Well, I love Fridays. So I don't like Fridays because that means Monday's coming right around. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing okay today. I threw this together this morning as I wanted to do something, but I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I had some of these clips, and I just figured, we'll just throw it on there because I really can't think today. Haven't seen Joe today, so I hope Joe's feeling okay. Joe, we love you. We miss you. We'll talk to you soon. I hope you're doing okay. And that's about all for the intro. Let's get to, shall we? Speaking of Joe, there she is. Holy shit. I did not time that, I swear to God. Hi, Joe.
Welcome to another episode of Simply Sara. Today in the show, we're going to be making Kentucky hot brown sliders. And I don't think this is like traditional Kentucky hot brown sliders like you get at the restaurant. I found this.
If we get a copyright claim because of her music, I'm going to be really pissed.
We're using a sweet Hawaiian roll. You don't have to do the sweet ones. You can do the regular non-sweet rolls. A 12 roll pack. And you're going to cut them and make top and the bottom out of your roll. We've got our 12 bottoms of our rolls down in a baking dish. Butter lightly. Now, I have put a little bit of regular mayo onto each bottom roll. However much mayo as you want. The recipe says maybe about a fourth of a cup for the whole recipe. Next, we're going to put a slice of deli turkey meat. Use any brand you want, and I'm just going to fold it so it will fit on the roll. And since there's 12 rolls,
well, of course, otherwise it's going to hang over.
Slices of turkey, one slice for each roll. So I'm going to do that to all the bottom rolls. All right, we got our turkey layer down on our
Now comes
rolls.
the bacon.
Now we're
Yay, bacon!
I'm using the ready cooked bacon. If you want to fry you up some bacon, you can do that. And so the strips are long, so I think I'm going to break it into three pieces. A strip of bacon into 3 pieces so it fits perfectly on top of the turkey. So each roll gets 1 slice of bacon. So if you're doing the whole
I don't want to talk about it in
roll,
general.
You need 12 slices of bacon. You can use the thick cut.
We can talk later.
50 ounces of bacon.
I hope not.
Bacon, turkey bacon.
Fingers crossed.
If you wanted. All right, let's do the next layer. Now we're going
I actually use the pre-cooked.
Swiss cheese. I got baby Swiss at the deli.
I love baby Swiss.
It doesn't matter any.
Probably one of my favorites.
You'll need 6 slices for the whole recipe. I'm gonna since it's so long, she's gonna break it in half. Break half in half. To kind of lay it crisscross on each roll.
You mean break it in quarters? Half of a half is a quarter.
Now we're going to come back with the next layer, and this is just great.
I wouldn't have done that. I would have broken it in quarters and then ripped that quarter in half and double stacked it like you did, but only 1 piece of cheese now.
Now we're going to put on the top buns, and I kind of spreaded them out a little bit because there's a sauce that we're going to make that's going to go down over top of this, and I want to get
I know.
the nooks and crannies of the crack. Right, here's our sauce.
We love you, Joe. We want you to be okay.
1 stick of butter down in here, and salted butter. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and you know the brown sugar that we use now. 2 tablespoons of finely chopped onion, 1/4 of a teaspoon of garlic powder. You can do more.
In that?
Garlic. 1.5
There's chopped onions in there?
Of Worcestershire sauce, and a pinch of salt since I'm not using salted butter. And you just
now, why would you buy French's brand of Worcestershire sauce? I mean, Lane Perrins makes probably the only
melt everything together, melt the butter, and dissolve the brown sugar into the mixture. You cook your onions a little bit for about, cook it for about 2 to 4 minutes. Make sure all the flavors are blended together. We're going to take a brush and brush the top.
I can't meet with you right now.
Rolls first. And
Julia,
I brushed a little bit on the top of each roll. Then we're going to pour.
Sorry, Julia. Not happening today.
Over each roll. And it's going to go down into the nooks and crannies. That's what it's supposed to do. You're going to use all your sauce. The recipe called for some diced pimentos on top of the cheese layer before we put the tops on, but my store was completely out of pimentos and didn't have no roasted bell peppers in a jar at all either. So I left that out if you want to use that, or just maybe slice
roasted bell peppers. That I could get into. Pimentos.
Before you put on your top rolls.
I'm not a pimento guy. In fact, olives with pimentos, ew. I love olives, but keep those ones away from me.
Sometimes they have sliced tomato or roasted red bell peppers on the Kentucky Hot Brown. I mean, there's different versions out there. You're supposed to cover and put it in the refrigerator overnight if you had time.
I wish you would leave the camera still for 1 second so I can look at the food.
Aluminum foil, and we're going to pop it right into the oven. I mean, it's better if you let it set and marinate and the bun soaks up all the goodness. I'm using that non-stick aluminum foil. Okay. Non-stick aluminum foil. There's only one type of aluminum foil. There's no such thing as a non-stick version of aluminum foil. It doesn't exist. If you use it,
aluminum foil, as the name represents, not aluminium, you goddamn it, Alex. It's aluminum. I'm a chemist. I know this. It's just a sheet roll of aluminum, metal. There's nothing.
Regular foil, you might want to spray the side that touches the rolls a little bit with some cooking spray. To a 350 degree preheated oven, and we're going to let them bake covered for 25 minutes, and then we're going to remove the foil and bake uncovered for another 5 minutes. Alright, they just came out of the oven. I'll let mine sit for a good 5 minutes because that cheese is really extra hot bubbly and you'll burn yourself up eating it.
Well, believe it or not, Reynolds does actually sell a branded non-stick foil. How could it be non-stick? The only way it's non-stick is if it's got like a Teflon coating, if it's been sprayed. I'm pressing X to doubt. I think that's just a marketing bullshit thing.
There you have a version of Kentucky Hot Brown sliders that I found on Pinterest. But they're not traditional Kentucky Hot Browns.
Now, they looked okay. I'd eat them. No, don't do that, Ian. Don't.
Today on the show we're making party food. We're going to make my version of jalapeno poppers. Okay, I have took a bunch of jalapeno poppers from the grocery store
jalapenos.
And halved them.
But why did you do that?
A spoon and scraped up all of the ribs and seeds and pulled off the stems and washed them all. Let them dry. And now we're going to make our filling. And I've got 2 cups of cream cheese, 8 ounces apiece. You want it at room temperature. It's easier to mix that way. You're going to add a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, a half a teaspoon of onion powder, a couple of dashes of Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
A cup of cheddar cheese.
In other words, a handful. A cup. It's about a handful.
Some salt. And black pepper to your taste.
Should be salt to your taste, too. Not everybody likes adding salt to their food.
And then 10 bacon slices that I just cooked. And I drained it on paper towels and chopped it up. going to mix everything together. We got our oven preheated to 375 degrees.
The whole point of it. Hi, Megan. How are you?
Want our little jalapeno. Take a spoon and just fill the little hole that we created when we took out the ribs and seeds. And you want to get a good mound on there. Okay, now you're going to just stick it, and this is very important. That's why you want a good mound on your cream cheese. It's because we're going to stick it, and this happened to be some panko breadcrumbs, which are Japanese style breadcrumbs, and they're plain. You just stick it face down, and all the pancos adhere to the top of it. And we're just going to lay it on a cookie sheet.
Naomi! Hi, Naomi! How are you doing today?
After we get our cookie sheet, we're going to pop them in the oven. So I'll come back when I got the...
You sure you don't want to use any of that non-stick aluminum foil on the bottom of the pan? Just to make sure it doesn't ruin the pan? Just saying.
Full, and they'll go in the oven. We've got them all filled.
Dickhead.
Into the oven they go, 375 degrees, for about 20 to 30 minutes. My jalapeno poppers just came out of the oven.
Those actually look good. Those look really good.
Put them on the serving platter.
I wouldn't have had them though. I like stuffing them better.
Ranch, blue cheese, whatever dipping sauce you
Although
like.
you don't get the panko. I do understand that.
We're just going to try them. So, and if jalapeno poppers are too spicy for you, you can do the same thing with banana peppers. Just take out the seeds and rims and fill them the same way. And you don't have to use bacon if you don't want it. Just leave it out. You can put all cheese. So jalapeno poppers.
That was her music. I'm gonna get a claim. I feel it. I'm gonna get a claim.
Welcome to another episode of Simply Sara. Today, Chef Topia Avar and I are doing an all-American meal collab together. Stop by his channel for Southern fried chicken with biscuits and gravy. But for my all-American meal, I'm doing bash burgers, fries, and a milkshake. Now, bash burgers are like smash burgers. Ultra thin, they're going to get crispy. So first y'all need to do was to
I know the style.
off.
I love them.
Skillet here. I'm going to brush some little bit of melted butter on, and then we're just going to toast and brown these. Now, you don't have to do this.
I prefer using lard, just for that extra fat and calorie.
You don't have to brown your buns, but it makes them extra yummy. So I'll come back.
I agree with you.
Toasted and ready to go. And
I'm doing very well, thank you, Naomi.
Let's get
I appreciate you asking.
burger patties ready to go. You need 2-ounce balls per burger. So this
I'm sorry, my balls don't weigh 2 ounces apiece. Well, they may have when I was younger, but I'm sorry, Sarah, I couldn't resist.
This is just regular.
Are you weighing the balls?
80% lean, 20% fat. You need about 20% fat for a good ultra thin.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
I got me a scale.
I'm doing
here.
well, thank you, Megan. I appreciate it.
Pull some off.
I haven't seen any. Excuse me, Megan. I haven't seen any food pictures lately from you.
Check it again.
Everything okay?
It is. Make sure it again. It's 2 ounces, and you need that to do that to however many burger patties.
I like it. I like it. I like it. She's fucking weighing. Excuse my language. She's weighing the balls.
2-ounce patties per burger.
She keeps patting the balls.
I need 6 burgers today. All right, I've got my skillet and it is screaming hot. I've toasted up some buns. Now
Yeah, it looks toasty.
2-ounce, weighing our patties out.
Remember, kids, hot metal looks like cold metal. Don't touch.
We're going to have to have a fan on because this is going to smoke. I'm going to put a piece of parchment paper over so I can smash it with my spatula. And you need it to smash it as big
Hulk
as
smash!
for it to cover your
Smash!
burger
Hulk
buns.
smash! Man, I should have set up sound pad for today.
Now let's use some of our burger seasoning. It's just salt.
I have a place that makes burgers almost exactly like this. And I'll tell you what, they're thin as hell, but they are so good and yummy. Oh, man.
Pepper.
Ugh.
Garlic powder.
You're making me hungry, Sarah.
Onion powder.
I haven't eaten since last night. I am
You
starving.
use your burger seasoning.
I'm a growing boy and I need my food. Maybe I should go move in with Chantal. She eats all the good food.
American cheese on it.
Oh.
That's what it has to be. Then you're going to stack that burger on top of the
Good
other
for you,
patty.
Sarah.
All right, let's build us a burger now. I've got my fry basket out, put some wax paper in it, got my homemade fries.
Isn't that cute? She has her own basket.
Oven. We put our bun, toasted bun down, and put some lettuce, some pickles. You put your toppings you want on your burger.
Raw
Put
onions,
some
tomato,
onion
lettuce,
a tomato sauce,
some more cheese.
Burger patties.
I'm not an American
You put
cheese
the
kind of
toppings
guy.
We want some ketchup,
Yes.
mustard. You can
Okay,
put
I'll take
mayo
mustard.
if you
Hot
want
mustard,
to,
please.
Or maybe you a burger sauce.
You know what's good?
Now,
Wasabi on a hamburger. Oh.
Chocolate milkshake. So let's
She
head
forget
to
your
the
order.
Ninja blender. Okay, we're gonna put some chocolate ice cream in a Ninja blender. About 3 or
Yep,
4
you're
cups.
absolutely. Naomi's
That's
hot in the
chocolate
ball
ice cream.
today.
About a half a cup to a cup of milk. Original malt milk powder. About the grocery store. 2 to 3 tablespoons. You can go about a fourth of a
Big
cup
heavy
because
balls.
we want ours malty.
Big.
Depends on how thick or thin you want your milkshake to be. Give it a whirl on high.
It's not very thick. I guess it depends on how thick you like it.
A cherry. Woo, we're running over.
Is she into
And a
ASMR?
milkshake straw. All-American milk clap that I did with Tokyo Bar. We have our ultra-thin mashed burger style and a malt chocolate
Look at the
milkshake
fucking mess.
topped with the cherry. You can get All-American more than that.
All American. Wait a minute. I thought we were going to see your collab partner's video. Oh, shit. I wanted to see her collaborator's part of the video. Like she did the last time. That actually I found interesting. I didn't like the collab, but I found it. I liked that style. I thought that was kind of cool.
Welcome
You had
to
a turkey
another
club?
episode of Simply Sara. Today on the show, we're going to make Sarah's Mac Burger.
We love
In this
salad
bowl,
in this
got
channel.
2 pounds
Oh,
of ground
baby, do we
beef,
love
and
salad.
I'm using the lean cut, 93% lean and
Holy
7%
cow.
fat.
What are we
use
making?
any blend that you want to use, but
Mac
this is what I
burger.
had on hand. Got it in the bowl, and I just sprinkle over some of my burger seasoning that I used in my bash burgers, if you've seen that video. And all it is salt and pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and paprika. And now we're just going to mix our seasoning up in the meat. You put as much seasoning as you want. Now we're going to take some of this and we're going to get our little scale over here, and we're going to need 4-ounce little balls. So you're going to put 2 4-ounce balls on each burger. Okay, we got our little
I feel like I'm a
balls. I need
kid
6
back in
burgers
grade
tonight.
school
I've
again.
got 12 4-ounce
Waiting for the words coming out of your teacher's mouth so you can laugh out loud and make fun of them.
Put them on a cookie
He
sheet
said
with
balls!
parchment paper. Space the little.
Is that what's her face's pan? Oh my god, that's what it looks like. It looks like that copper, whatever the hell she.
4-ounce balls out, let them freeze solid, then pop them down.
Oh, we
in a freezer
re-reviewed
bag,
those a couple weeks
back in the
ago. They were so
freezer.
funny.
Anytime I want to make some burgers, just take the little balls out, thaw them out, and get ready to fry them. I've got my skillet, and I've already took some regular burger buns, buttered, and toasted them. That's it, and that's what's laying over here. You don't have to do that stuff. You can just throw it on a bun right out of the package. Just take 2 of our little balls over here and space them out. Remember the trick with the parchment paper, like I did with the bash burgers. I'm just going to press them out. The only difference is I don't have to have this pan screaming hot. And I'm using my non-stick skillet, so you want your patties to be thin and big enough to go on your buns. We're going to let them cook for about, since they're so thin, 1 to 2 minutes on each side, since mine are real thin. So it depends on how thick you press your patties. Press them out thin like I did. I'm going to go ahead and flip.
Oh,
Slice
I saw that. It folded in half.
Cheese like we used in the bash burger. Then I'm going to put my other burger patty right on top and smash.
Finish!
Let's build us a Mac burger.
Yay!
We've got our burger basket
I see something
And
I don't like on that
put
table.
paper in. We got
Ugh.
our bun. Here's our bottom bun. We're going to take my leftover Thousand Island sauce that I made for
La la la
the
la la
lemonade
la la la
rolls.
la
If you haven't
la
seen
la
that,
la
go
la
check
la
that
la
out.
la
But I
la
have
la
some
la.
left over that I'm going to use it by the fridge. So only thing that's in it is 1 cup of mayo, 2 tablespoons of sweet pickle relish, 3 tablespoons of ketchup, 2 dashes of hot sauce, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, salt and pepper to taste, 1 clove of garlic ground up real fine, and 2 to 3 tablespoons of extra fine minced onion. That's the only thing that's in here. So we're going to put a little bit on the bottom bun, and we're going to come with
I wouldn't eat it, but it sounds good.
Onion, 2 pickles, some shredded lettuce, 2 burger patties with the slice of that American cheese that we sandwiched together, a slice of tomato, 2 more pickles, a little
She
bit
loves
more
her pickles.
onions,
More onions! More onions, Sarah! How dare
a little
you!
bit of that sauce on it, our Thousand Island. We're just going to sandwich it together. And there you have it. Sarah's Mac Burgers. You can use sesame seed buns if you want to.
I'm not sure why we're calling it a Mac burger, but okay.
Kaiser,
It's her
totally
recipe.
up to you. You can top it.
You have that
with
pan?
Any kind of toppings that you want. This is what we're doing for ours. I'm going to serve it with some baked
We're gonna have to
fries
watch
tonight.
that commercial now. You're forcing me to do
We're
this.
going to make a copycat recipe. The good old chicken fillet sandwich. You get it. Chicken
Oh
fillet.
God, I don't even know if I can remember. Oh, remember the guy who made them.
Ready to do this video with me, baby? You awake?
Oh, be quiet.
They were real big, so I just cut them in half. So that's 2 big
Ba-dum.
chicken breasts I cut in half. And I've got my counter lined with some saran wrap. And we're basically just going to pound them out a little bit thinner.
Djibouti.
Pound them out a little bit. We're just going to pound them out. It'll make your...
I don't know if you were here when we
Why
watched
don't you
these.
just like a game of soccer?
Sorry about that. I don't know if you were here when we watched these, but I'll pull one up. They're funny as shit.
Pound them out a little
Let me
bit.
find the right one.
Oops.
I'm not ignoring you. I'm listening, and I've got her in my ear. So
Now we're going to marinate these, and these have to be marinated up to an hour in the fridge. And I just got a Ziploc baggie, and I filled it full of, they use MSG.
it looks like
And
urine,
so
to be
in
honest with you.
place
But
of
excuse me, Sarah. I need to interrupt you real quick. Okay? We need to watch this real quick. This is for Megan.
Sunny side up and oh, fucking shit! You want to know a secret how to get that shit off? Use your fingernails. There you are, motherfucker. Hey, it's your girl Kathy.
Hey, Kathy.
Shit, you better peep this.
Yo,
I
get
said,
my red
"Hey,
copper
you
pants
eggs, you come
before
on,
they go
bro.
out of style."
Most people can't stand this sound, but I can listen to
Ah!
it. Watch me now. Hey, yeah, even lift, bro. Speedball! Woo! Look out, Spider-Man. Like that symbiote. Yeah, I bet you want some of that sticky.
Stuck in monkey bread.
Well, you know what? I like to keep my monkey hot. And don't burn yourself now, because that shit's fire.
That shit's fire.
Oh, this is my original recipe. Thanks,
Chicken nuggies.
I have infused this pan with the power of fresh copper.
Power of copper.
Yes, it's real shit. This is how I pick up a sandwich. Try that shit at home. I'm saving time and money whipping these things. Whipping these things. Then I drop a mac and cheese. Boom! And the kids love it. That's right. All right, let's send these boys home to mama. Just look at all that sweet sugar.
I'm dying over here.
And it's so easy to clean.
Oh, Kathy rocks.
Flip it all upside down.
That's
Just like so. It's been real, Copper Pan. And you can buy yours today for $19.99. God damn. That's a good deal. Pay an extra $10 and I'll throw in my recipe book for free. It's built to last.
Hey, that's my fucking pan.
Fuck it, I'll even throw in the forever sharp copper knife. You know what would go great with this rock? Some tomato.
Djibouti's awesome, man. This stuff is hilarious. Oh, God. Okay, we're going to have to put a pause on that before I totally lose my shit. And we're back to Sarah.
From where I watched a similar video of somebody use pickle juice.
Non-runoverable. Non-runoverability.
Dill pickle juice. I just poured that in the bottom of a bag. So my baggie. And now we're just going to add our chicken.
Not sure why you're using MSG, but okay. I forgot because you were telling us. And then you get to shake, 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 shake. Look, I'm not answering my phone. You can go off.
Okay, we're going to try to get out as much air as we can out of the bag.
So you pressed all the air out of the bag. Then the first thing you do before you seal it is pick up the bag, thus causing more air to be injected. Not very smart move there, Sarah.
Seal it.
There you go. That's better. Still quite a bit of air in that
Throw
bag.
this in a bowl in case the bag starts leaking on me. That way I don't have a mess in my refrigerator.
Smart girl. I do the same.
That for about an hour. This is our Chick-fil-A series. You want to go ahead and get your skillet on the...
It's not a copper skillet. It's going to stick.
Good, medium, high heat.
Better line it with that non-stick aluminum foil.
About a cup. And I'm draining my chicken.
Some of it.
There's some liquid in it, but more. And see how it gets them little, I don't know, it's like a yellow tint. That's for the pickle juice. That's fine. Don't freak out. Okay, now we're going to do the bread.
The pickle juice turned my chicken
Dish, I've got 2 beaten
tan.
eggs. I'm going to add
Huh?
half a cup of milk. And we're going to stir this.
And what do we do, Max? And we mix. That might be on tomorrow. 2 or 3. We're not making fun of you. I'm not. I'm not. I don't know about Naomi. Maybe Naomi is. I don't know. I can't speak for her, but I'm not making fun of you. All hail the copper pan.
Paprika, 1 teaspoon of salt, a half a teaspoon of black pepper, a half a teaspoon
Is that
of
smoked
garlic powder,
paprika?
a teaspoon of onion powder, a half a teaspoon of dried basil, a half a teaspoon of celery salt.
Dried bagel? Is that what she said?
Cayenne pepper, because we like ours spicy.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Well, that no, it's a nice set.
Mix all this together.
One can never diss a good set of pans. Trust me, and once you find one, you never want to go back to something else.
Take our chicken that's been marinated and shake off if there's any pickle juice left on it. Into the egg.
Your egg wash. You're going to drench it.
Shake, shake, shake off the excess.
That chicken's actually looking sad, to be honest with you. Did you see that hole? It looked like her thumb was going to go right through it. I think you pounded it a little bit too thin, girl. Just my opinion. Everything I say here is my opinion only. It's not facts. Don't sue me. If you sue me, I'm going to have to put up a disclaimer, and that's all you're going to see during my stream. Hey, let me give you a taste of what it looks like.
Until they're cooked through and golden brown on both sides.
That's it. That's all you see. Ha ha! Do I hear something? Oh, she already did. Okay, never mind. I wondered why. I saw her drop it in there. I just didn't know it was.
Got me some mayo, and they use real mayo. And then there's your chicken patty.
I'm just messing with you, Naomi.
They put pickles on there. So
Of course, gotta have pickles.
Pickles.
I love pickles. I'm just not a sweet pickle person. You know what I mean? I like the garlicky, the more the deli style.
Hey, y'all,
I wanted to see this. She's making prime rib. Or sorry, rib roast. Rib roast.
It's going to be prime rib. I've never cooked it before, so we're going to cross our fingers.
Awesome.
So
I'm looking forward to it, Sarah. Come on.
People that
Let's go.
work in the culinary. So they gave me recipes and how to do it, and I got all the stuff. Now, I had a hard time finding prime rib. The ones in the grocery store didn't look good, so I had to go to a food distributor. And they only carry one kind of prime rib. It's a huge one, okay? So I had to thaw it out.
No, wait a minute. Are you doing prime rib or rib roast? There's a
And
difference.
you know, once you thaw it out, you can't refreeze part half, okay?
Buttery herb prime rib roast.
And
Then it's not
the
prime.
second half,
There's a
I'm gonna
difference
let it
in the
rest
cuts.
and cool, slice it up, and then I'm going to put it in freezer containers for other meals and stuff. Okay, so there's my roast. It's a big, huge, long one. Just cut it right down the middle, and I put both halves in a baking dish. Then all I have done, mine came with a little bit of season. So what I did is cut off a little piece, and I put it in the. So I didn't know how much salt. I put it in the air fryer, let it, get done enough for me to kind of nibble and taste on it. And so it is kind of a little bit salty, okay?
You cook that in the air fryer?
I mean, it's salty.
What?
Okay? So I'm not going to put as much salt as the recipe calls for, okay? So all I did was pat it dry, cut slits, and then I put my garlic cloves down in the slits. I really studied it, okay? Now you can chop up your garlic.
Are you dabbing in the chat?
Put it in your butter. Mixture that we're going to make and rub all over it, okay? So, in my little...
Well, we learned today that there's a non-stick aluminum foil, so you can buy that.
We have got our butter. Softened at room temperature. I've got fresh thyme and rosemary, all chopped up.
I like it.
Pepper in
I
there,
like
and
it.
then what I'm going to use is, you probably won't be able to see it because it's going to be backwards.
So you're going to rub it?
Tringer, I guess you would call it. Prime rib seasoning.
Actually, that stuff I heard is pretty good. I've not ever used it, but I hear it's pretty decent.
Okay? If you don't have this, then use garlic powder, onion powder. Well, no, if you want to set it, then leave out the garlic powder.
Well, exactly, because you're doubling all the seasonings.
Salt and pepper. So,
But that's a rub. You do understand how to use a rub, right? You don't. Rub is not like a regular. I mean, it is technically, but it's not intended to be sprinkled. It's intended to be rubbed on the meat. Whatever. I know nothing. I know nothing. I'm just going back to my beer.
like compound butter. Okay?
She does love these. She does love these
We got a big, huge snow blitz from the store, okay?
Tupperware devices.
So the electric went off.
And I like that. You know, with the lawnmower pool, I like that.
Big generator outside.
Because, people like me, we need to exercise.
So it automatically kicks on. So, thank goodness for Chris' dinner time.
You got me. I have no clue.
First time we've ever had a white Winter Wonderland on Christmas.
I'm going to look it up, actually.
Christmas Eve, whatever you want.
I've heard of it. I've just, like I said, I've never used it.
Yesterday on Christmas Eve. Okay. Don't need that no more. So let me kind of make sure everything's all mixed in. Scrape your bowl like you do with the electric handheld mixer. And then that's, I don't know if you can see that. That's got all of our good stuff, okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to rub our roast.
Oh. We love to rub our roast, baby. Oh, wow. They've got a bunch. But the point is, it's a rub. It's not a seasoning. It's a rub. You're supposed to use it as a rub. I'm sorry. Words matter.
Give this head a little butter.
Oh, they have a pork and poultry rub. Oh. Barbecue rub, spice samplers. Oh, nice. I may have to shop here.
So I'm kind of following a recipe.
Because it's getting near smoking time. It's always smoking time, to be honest with you. But grilling and stuff outside, oh yeah.
With all this butter.
That's a hell of a lot of butter. Compound or not, that's a hell of a lot of butter. Oh, and now we use our hands to. What was wrong with the spatula? God, I almost forgot the name of the instrument.
We're just doing the top.
I'm sorry, that looks
And as
gross.
it melts, it's going to go down.
I know it's probably going to be amazing, but it looks disgusting. Oh. I would have used a spatula, just saying. I'm sorry, I don't have any custom emojis.
It's already been like in a marinade.
You want those, you're going to have to go join somebody's chat and be a member. I can't do members here. At least not yet. Oh. I think you have to have 1,000 subs, right? And I am so far away from that, it's not even funny. I dare you to lick your fingers clean. Ah, come on. What, no balls?
I'm going to go ahead and I've already got it preheated to 500 degrees Fahrenheit.
I always hated messing with butter in my hands. It's just that greasy, kind of oily, kind of feeling. Even though I love butter. I absolutely love butter, and I never use margarine. My mother used to use margarine in cookies and stuff, but not me. I stopped using margarine when I tasted butter for the first time in my life when I was a young kid. And I couldn't believe the difference in the flavor. It's like, why would you use that if you could use this that tastes so much better?
It said, cook to your desired doneness.
Doneness?
So, it says 6 minutes per pound, okay? You calculate that.
Well, I have to know how much it weighs.
And then after your allotted time is up, then you check your temperature.
Oh, yeah.
And if you
I'm
want
wearing my
medium
beard shirt
rare,
today.
Medium rare, like rare,
Beard.
medium rare, or well done. We're doing well done. So then you leave it in the oven.
One of the few things I got from my son-in-law
Do not open the oven door.
before he was no longer my son-in-law.
Okay?
That was a nice gift. I love it.
After it's all done.
And the kids bought me a pint glass with a bullet in it. Hi, Sarah.
Now my prime room is done. I let it rested. So now let's do.
I let it rested.
For when you put over the mashed potatoes. So.
Beard.
In the kettle, I have got the drippings. Okay.
And what are you going to do with that?
Temperature, because I need this getting hot. Then in here, I've got beef broth, flour.
You making a gravy?
So then this starts bubbling. I'm going to add this. This is going to be our thickener. I taste this. Make sure you taste this.
You're making me hungry.
Broth, whatever you're using. I'm using roasted garlic.
Come on, guys.
Bullet,
Damn it.
Cubes.
I'm just teasing. I mean, you're making me hungry.
You could use beef. You could do chicken. Whatever you want. So I'll let that come up to temperature. And then we're going to start bubbling. We're going to add all this mixture. We've even got some of our garlic.
Oh,
you know, that
oh, whoops.
stuffed
Did
it down
did
in
you
the little
not
sauce
hear?
of the prime rib. So it's coming up.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sure you heard. He passed overnight on Saturday. I woke up Saturday morning and he was gone. So it's been a rough couple days. I'm gonna reach out and smack you, Mr. Indiana man. You don't think I know where you live?
It's a bubble. Now we're going to put all this in here. And then I'm going to take the immersion blender or a whisk. You can do it with a whisk and really whisk.
She's making a mess.
Immersion blender really gets all the lumps out. And then I'm going to take the immersion blender. Or a whisk. You can do it with a whisk and really whisk. Immersion blender really gets all the lumps out. And then I'm going to take the immersion blender. Or a whisk. You can do it with a whisk and really gets all the lumps out. And then I'm going to take the immersion blender. Or a whisk. You can do it with a whisk and really whisk. Immersion blender really gets all the lumps out. And then I'm going to take the immersion blender. Or a whisk. You can do it with a whisk and really whisk. Immersion blender really gets all the lumps out. And then I'm going to take the immersion blender. Or a whisk. You can do it with a whisk and really whisk. Immersion blender really gets all the lumps out. And then I'm going to take the immersion blender. Or a whisk. You can do it with a whisk and really whisk. Immersion blender really gets all the lumps out. And then I'm going to take the immersion blender. Or a whisk. You can do it with a whisk and really whisk. Immersion blender really gets all the lumps out. And then I'm going to take the immersion blender. Or a whisk. You can do it with a whisk and really whisk. Immersion blender really gets all the lumps
At least if you're going to put food in the chat, make it something good. You know, like, oh, I don't know, filet mignon. Brisket. Oh, I'm just teasing you, Brian. I'm sorry, I'm just teasing. I may have to turn the sound off. We're going to sit here for 20 minutes listening to her do ASMR in the pan. We're going to have to turn the sound off because I know that bothers people. Bothers me too. It's a lot better than her metal spoon on the pan scratching. That, oh. But she's doing it while it's boiling. I'm not sure that's a good idea for that device. I really wonder if it was intended to go up to...
Yes, I got that. So, turn it off now. You just want to make sure it's bubbling good because it's going to thicken your gravy and also you're going to get that floury taste out, okay? Look at that. Look at that nice pourable gravy.
Yeah, it's got some thickening to do. That's too thin for me.
So, I'm just going to let this sit. The burner still will be hot until I finish the rest of the stuff. So when you know your sauce is done, or your gravy I should say, go down the middle of your spoon, and if it don't come back together, then that's a good consistency for your gravy. And make sure you taste your broth that you're using.
He'll be missed. He'll be missed. Now the house is so damn quiet.
Garlic bulbs in there too.
See, sometimes you have to watch what you ask for, right?
The commercial for your...
I didn't ask for that. That's not what I meant. I just,
So there's that.
you know, he was a pain in the ass. But
So let me show you the prime rib now. This is the one we're going to be cutting on and eating. And the other one goes in the freezer after I slice it all off and it cools down. I'll let it rest. For at least a good 20 minutes, okay?
I want to see it sliced.
Me and Jamie decided to do it not... Well, it's almost well done, I should say. So let me leave it right here. You can see all that.
Wow. You want to talk about a thick slice? Holy
I've already
shit.
let it rest and actually sliced it because it's been resting for about 30 minutes. I let it rest for about 15 and then started slicing it and tried a piece to see if it's good and tender. We like ours good and tender. When we used to go to church, well, church that we used to go to, I should say, used to have prime rib treats, prime rib every Christmas, and that's when I fell in love with it. That's the only time we had it.
It's my favorite cut of steak ever, period. I love prime rib. If it's on the menu, you guarantee I'm going to order it.
Something different for Christmas.
I used to go up to the country club every Sunday and have prime rib dinner with mom and dad. Oh my God, this stuff was so good. I was a spoiled little brat, let me tell you. Woo! Aw, thank you, Megan. It does. It looks dry and it looks a little overdone to me. Just like a regular cut of steak, it should.
So ours is well done.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's well done. And if they like it that way, that's fine. I won't knock somebody who eats it like this, because I used to give Maggie shit because she would eat it barely when it's crawling across the table. She'd stab it with a fork. And that's how she liked her steak.
Is I wanted a horseradish cream sauce, okay?
But with the gravy on it, yes, with the gravy would be amazing.
Right here. We've been using this a lot today. We're going to take the whipping
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. It means a
We've got
lot.
heavy
It really
whipping
does.
cream, 2 tablespoons of mayo, real mayo, not the sweet kind. Salt and pepper and
Real mayo,
plain
not the
yogurt.
sweet kind.
So we're just going to whip this all together, okay? And I might have to sit it out before I don't know.
She loves her Tupperware.
I want the sauce, a little bit thick, okay?
You're probably right, Naomi. I think you're probably right.
Okay. Okay, now what we want to put in, somebody making a mess with this,
You are. But it's your kitchen. You got to clean it up. Have at it.
is some chives.
You come over and cook in my house, you're still cleaning up the mess.
And then we're going to whip it again. Also, oh, I forgot to say, I've also got my horseradish down in here. Lots of
Ooh.
horseradish. But you put more horseradish you put, the faster it's going to be.
Yes. I love horseradish. Never liked it as a kid, though. Oh, she's got the one that goes, okay. This is a different one than her onion dealio.
Show you this. This is going to be our horseradish cream. If people want it. Taste it, see if it needs salt. More pepper. Oh, it's spicy enough? It's perfect. You can put a little garlic powder and onion powder if you want to, but it's perfect for me. So, I hope you like this video. Merry Christmas, everybody. You're going to see the
Feliz
progress
Navidad.
tonight, and then, before tonight, because we're eating before tonight. And then, I'm going to come back with a Merry Christmas video, making a mocktail. So Merry Christmas, everybody.
I'll keep my eyes open for it.
Welcome to
Oh,
the
I love
Simply
pork chops.
Sara. Today on the show,
This
we're
one
gonna
should be
make
good.
Stuffed pork chops.
Yay!
Okay, this was a
I haven't had stuffed pork chops in a
all I
long,
did
long time.
is sauteed some onion,
Okay.
celery,
Okay.
some bacon.
Sure as hell looks like,
Let it all brown in the saucepan. Get a bacon.
it looks like stovetop dressing.
And I popped just a regular old box of stuffing mix in a box. This was pork flavored. Well, that's
I
it.
suck, I know.
And
I
then
suck.
Also sauteed after the
Who
bacon
told me it was
cooked a little
stovetop?
bit and done.
Stouffer, stovetop.
Then I put a large can
I use it every
of
Thanksgiving.
mushrooms in. Sauce mushrooms.
Quiet. We don't say that word on this
For
channel.
mixed juices in the can. Mix that all around in there, and then put your stuffing mix in. Follow the back of the package, what it said, for your water and butter. Okay, so I had to let this cool before I could add my eggs. My eggs were
Eggs!
okay? So
I had an
let this
eggs!
sit for at least 30 minutes to cool after it was done. And then I put 2 eggs in for my binder, okay? And we got all mixed in. You want to wait till this cools enough where it can handle your eggs, because you don't want to curdle your eggs, okay?
That's gross.
So,
Oh no, don't start doing the Chantal thing.
we've got our pork chops. I asked the butcher man at my local grocery store, say, hey, I'm going to make some stuffed pork chops. I need thick ones. Will you cut them for me? And so he did. So I just needed 4. So, this is how they were.
Wow.
And I just took a sharp knife and cut through here. And then I opened it. And then I cut down through here a little bit. Not all the way through. So
Oh,
open it
wow.
like a hook. That's So I did all 4 of them, okay? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to stuff them with our stuffing, okay? So. So.
It's all Joe's fault.
Let me stir stuffing now.
Oh no, I love them. I just
Much stuffing as it can hold.
she doesn't care for them, so we try to stay away from that word.
Over, we can put in the pan around it.
That's a hell of a stuffed pork chop.
Toothpicks right here to hold if you want to.
Wow.
So, I've got my frying pan heated up. I got me some flour because we're going to dredge. And we're going to brown the outside. And then stick them in the oven for cooking. So we got...
So I'm the only one.
Flour, salt,
so we don't say that word in this channel, whether I like them or not.
Now we're going to take...
I'm up for that.
Stuffed pork chop now. And kind of pat it with...
Again, one of those is good for an entire meal. Damn, girl, that thing is huge.
Okay. Shake off the excess, and then it goes in this frying pan over here. I know you can't see the frying pan, but you will eventually.
I can see the frying pan.
Okay.
What do you mean I can't see the frying pan? Don't tell me what I can see and what I can't see.
What we're just going to do is
do the other 3.
Both sides, and then we'll finish it in the oven. Okay.
Damn, that's a lot of stuffing. Woo! I'd eat it, but that's a lot of stuffing. Oh.
I've only got 2 of them.
Okay.
Requests, so
I do. In so many ways. And it's hard to talk about them without mentioning them. Which makes it fun. It's like, no, wait a minute. No, I can't say that word. Damn it.
Pork chop number 3. Here we go.
Damn. I eat over her house. I'm getting fat. I can guarantee you that right now. I mean, I love to eat, but damn. How many recipes have we watched today that have been fried?
Have somewhere to go. You need a little cavity for your stuffing. I don't think I cut that one all the way back, so I'm going to use another.
I was gonna say you're not you're not getting that one folded in half. Not happening.
And cut it back here. I don't think I cut it all. I want it to, kind of fold over. No, we don't go way through. So now, there we go. There we go. Okay. Now, into your flour mixture.
Now, if we're going to talk about those kinds, oh yeah, they're a lot of fun. Haven't done them since I was late teens.
Okay, let's pork chop. Here we go.
I was going to say, I would check the cut before you stuff it.
Okay.
Spoon. Don't use your hands.
You're going to have some stuffing left over. It just depends on how many pork chops you're stuffing, okay? And how much you're stuffing it with. Alright.
That's all right. I spell it that way too myself.
Okay. Now flour.
Based on what I do for a living, Q-U-E-U-E is the way I spell Q because that's part of the process that I use. Everything goes into a queue.
Now,
I know they're 2 different words. I know that.
You could just brown them and then stick them in the oven. But I like the little crispy coating that's on them, okay? You do yours how you want to. Alright. Last pork chop goes in the pan.
God, she's making a mess.
Let me rinse my hands and then I'll bring you over.
I'll be right with you guys.
See, they're in the
All right,
pan.
give me a second. I'm still here. Just give me a second.
And we're just going to brown them. It won't take very long.
I'll be right back. I promise. And I'm still here. Oh, I'm still here.
Now I just put a little bit of leftover baking grease in my skillet. You could use vegetable or whatever you want. Kind of cleaning up my flour mess over here too. Okay, I'm gonna need a spatula. Okay, let me get my spatula. It doesn't take too much to get us on this stuff.
Oh.
Okay.
No, I had to deal with something. I'm sorry.
Let's look at that one, that first one I picked. You're going to need two things to kind of flip it. Because once they're loaded down, they're kind of heavy. Not brown enough yet for me. Put it back down. You brown them to your desire. And we're going to bake them right in the pan because my skillet can go in the oven. If your pan can't go in the oven, your pan should tell when you get pan fat. Just put them in a 13x9 baking dish, okay? Something that can handle the oven.
I don't know if I have any oven-safe pans other than my cast iron skillet.
You can do the same recipe with chicken, fish. If you don't want stuffing, then just saute a bunch of veggies up and stuff. Instead of some veggies or cheese.
Yeah.
Veggies and cheese.
It would be good with chicken.
I even did leftover, what's it called? Welcome back to episode 2 of the stuffed pork chops. So, let me show you. They've come out of the oven. And you're going to take your, I know we got cut off. You're going to take your leftover stuffing and put, I made like little balls and put it around my pork chops.
Okay.
Now, I'm cooking mine in a skillet, that we rounded in because mine's the oven-proof safe. So if yours ain't, then transfer your pork chops after you brown them to a 13x9. Add your little stuffing, leftover stuffing, and bake in the oven at 375 till the juices run clear. Okay? It's easy to overcook pork, so I recommend you get one of the meat thermometers. Okay?
And there has been a recent change from the Pork Institute about what constitutes a well-cooked piece of pork. The temperature, they've lowered the temperature. Finally.
Of cream of mushroom soup. Now you could do chicken.
So if you don't know that, check it out on the U.S. pork site.
A lot of mushrooms over on the pork. Some mustard, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, and some chicken broth. You could use beef if you wanted to. Did I say paprika? The recipe is down below under the video in the description. So we're just heating this all together, and when this comes together, this is going to be our yummy, yummy sauce, okay, to serve it with. Now, you don't have to serve it with the sauce, but we love it. So, I hope you try this recipe, and tell me what you think of it. And, in video 1, I talked about the variations of stuffing it. You don't have to use stuffing. You can saute some veggies and put it in your pork chop as it's the stuffing part, or veggies and cheese. I've done leftover spinach dip and chicken. That'd be really good too with pork chops. Depends on what you like. So I hope you like this video. And make sure you've watched all parts of the videos, video 1 and video 2. So see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Sarah. Thank you.
Hey, everybody. Welcome
Now,
to another episode of
we've
Simply Sara. Today on the show, we're going
Sorry, I
to
keep hitting the camera because I didn't move my mouse.
And then I got reminded about it when I seen it.
We've seen her make fried corn before. I love street corn, like Mexican street corn. It's delicious.
On a cooking show, we're going to fry corn on the cob. So let me get my little kettle back on the stove and heat up my oil. And this is just vegetable oil. You could use any kind of oil that can fry for high temp, like canola, avocado, peanut oil. And so we are going to let that maybe sit for a minute or two. So what you're going to take is your ear of corn, because I bought small. I had to cut mine in half. My ear of corn. And this is raw. This is not cooked at all. So you take all the husk and your strings and everything on it. Your silky strings off. And then I also give it a good wash and then pat it dry with paper towels or clean kitchen towel.
You definitely don't want it wet when you stick it in that oil.
So this is what we're having today with some chicken tenders for lunch. Be careful when you're dropping it.
Drop it away from you. Don't drop it that way. Drop it away from you.
A little bit of time, because you know my kettle is small.
Better hurry up. Oh! We're getting splattered over here. Sarah!
Yeah.
Sarah!
You're just going to lay it down in there, and it's going to take 2 to 3 minutes. That's it. You've got it heated up to 350 degrees. So this is going to be your first step. You fry your corn on the cob. And now it's going to pop, so step back so it don't get you.
Damn! That corn is pissed
You
off.
have one of them, like, deep fryers that has the lid on it.
Yeah.
The metal lid. So when you put your corn down in there, put the little metal lid kind of heavy on it, not all the way on it, so it'll stop the splash. That's just the corn's natural juices, coming out into the oil and making it pop and crack.
Bingo, Naomi. Bingo. You are 100% correct.
Then we do it. Yeah, see, we're getting there. We tuck it back in. Another minute, and then we're done. And I'm going to put this on a plate. Mine with some paper.
And it's not just Foodie Beauty. It's also Amber Lynn. She can't stand what she's cooking either anymore. But I think that's more she's mimicking Chantal, because she really wants those views and the coin and all that kind of stuff. So I think she's kind of trying to mimic her for a while.
Pound, and I've got 3 little small half ears to fry also. A lot of the recipes tell you to dip it in a batter or roll it in something fried. I'm going to try that too. But this is just a plain deep fried corn on the cob, Southern style. Because it came out of Southern Living Catalog.
Megan said it perfectly. She's lazy.
I'm going to do about
Yep.
3 minutes.
That's all it is. I know she has all kinds of health problems. Bullshit. I don't care. If you can't stand while you're cooking, there's a problem. I have trouble standing. I have trouble walking. But I managed to do it.
Alright, so take the clear out carefully. Start taking them out. probably just do the same. Y'all have to try it and tell me. You could probably bake it too. Okay. Yeah, the 3 years are going to go in. And you'll have to turn them around too. As they cook. Roll them around so they'll get spread all the way around it. Alright. Now, let me move you back.
I
Okay.
definitely need to trim.
You
God
see
damn
the
it.
corner of the cob? Don't it look pretty?
I meant to over the weekend and weekend
Now
got
I'm just
fucked.
waiting for these other little ones to come out, and then I'll show you what we're going to do to top them.
Smoked paprika. A little bit of salt. A little bit, not a lot. A little bit of salt. Some black pepper.
Not very long.
I mean, if you want to put garlic on there, garlic powder, yeah, sure, but why? Maybe if you had some Old Bay seasoning, that might be good. I love the flavor of Bay.
While them are fried, I'm going to go ahead and top these. So what I'm going to do is take some melted butter, and I got my little brush here, and I'm going to brush and roll it all the way around to get our butter on it. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan cheese.
Okay.
Any kind of do, if you want to do the powdery kind.
I would do the more powdery kind.
Master,
That's going to be messy.
by all means, whatever you have in your pantry. Oh, I mean your fridge. Either one.
I put Parmesan, grated Parmesan in my
A little bit of this in.
popcorn.
Start melting a little bit on the, and then I'm gonna roll it and get the other side.
Yeah, see, I would use the grated Parmesan.
I'll do both.
You're not turning your
Okay,
corn.
and then
You're not turning your corn.
you gotta watch your salt. But I am gonna sprinkle this with a little bit of baking salt. Now you've seen this, I've used it. It's vegan and kosher. It's JD's baking salt, and this is applewood. This is good over popcorn sprinkled, whatever you want. I'm just going to do a little finishing top on top, and then course a little bit of black pepper too. So we're going to do that to each corn here. So let me do this one. And your butter helps what makes everything stick.
I did not know that. Thank you for the education, Sarah. I appreciate it. It's a lot of butter on that one. Woo!
Okay. You mix them. A little bit of Parmesan.
Shaky, shaky cheese.
I mean, you can probably do shredded cheddar cheese. Whatever you think you have.
I like shaky cheese. I don't care what they say. They can all bug off. Ugh. It's not real cheese.
Roll it in that.
I don't know. That's not what the container says.
Alright. Okay, now let's put some of the other Parmesan cheese in. And this is just the Italian blend cheese. These are almost done here and come out too. And whenever, you can kind of roll them in it. So we got them ears. Let me get these other 3 out and then I'll finish them off too. It's done.
And you just drop that in that pile of cheese. Okay.
Okay, I turn my oil off. I'm putting that to the back burner. And then remember we need to put a little baking salt in these.
You need to butter the ears.
Regular salt or leave it out. However you want to do it.
let me
You can
see
put
what we
anything
got
you
left
want
going
on
here.
them. You can put a little garlic powder, onion powder would be good. I'll let these cool down just a minute before I add my toppings. But look, don't this look good? Southern style deep fried corn on the cob. If you try this recipe, I already tried it last night, so I know it's super yummy because I was testing it out. See you in the next episode of Simply Sara.
Bye, Sarah.
Everybody. Hey y'all, welcome to another episode.
Do you
of
sense the
Simply Sara
theme here?
On the show, we're going to do another request that's been on the list for a while. You've probably seen the last episode, which is some wonderful bacon and potato bombs. So this is the same person requested this, where he had it at a restaurant. So we're going to get.
Apparently this person loves bacon, like I do. I love bacon. Bacon wrapped corn on the cob. I don't know about this. I'm a little conflicted.
I got at the produce market from the produce man. Shucked it, took all the silky off.
You husked it, the whole 9 yards. Yeah. We got that.
Buttered our corn, salt and peppered them, and now we're just going to wrap them in bacon.
You buttered them and salt and peppered them.
Then I'm going to show you what to do.
That looks like butter sugar. That looks really good.
Depends on if you've got the little tiny ears, like in the frozen food section, you would throw out and do that. But these are kind of long, so that's probably going to take 2 slices of bacon.
Yeah, that's butter sugar. When it's got the gold and the silver kernels like that, oh yeah.
Get you some good quality bacon. Then now this is just regular bacon, not thick sliced. Okay, and then when that part right here, then we're going to start right here with our other slice, where I left off. It's okay if you got some exposed pieces. You kind of push it in a little bit.
Slide them around. Slide it to the left. Slide it to the right. Some reason that damn song's been in my head for 2 days. I must have watched a movie where it was... Oh, it was Baby Driver. Damn it. Now I know where I heard that song. God damn it. It was when we watched Baby Driver. That one song just got stuck in my cobwebs. It's a great song. And that was a great movie. I love that movie. I think we lost Jo. She's still here, but I think she's gone.
And you can kind of tuck it in if you want to, but if you just lay it down, it kind of adheres to itself. And
okay.
We're going to put them in a 40 degrees Fahrenheit oven, probably about 30 minutes.
400 degrees for 30 minutes.
Because you want to get your corn done, you want to get your bacon all done, and then start getting your bacon crispy. So I have to come back with video 2. Now,
speaking of which, I don't know. I think I've got a few left, but let me check my playlist real quick.
And butter the corn inside.
Oh yay, we have a couple. Yay! See, I did my homework this morning.
So the salt and pepper, I just barely salt and pepper it. Because you know bacon is salty.
Very.
So let's put some seasoning. We're going to put some garlic powder.
Okay.
Onion powder.
Excuse me.
And a little bit of smoked paprika.
I love smoked paprika. I love paprika in general. Oh, she's got the big jar. Woo, she must use this baby a lot.
Put your little bit of cayenne on there. Whoops, I got that little bit too. That's okay.
Yeah, it looks a little over seasoned. Oh, easy, Sarah. I mean, those are fine for me. I don't mind. But some people don't like it spicy.
And then roll it. And then we'll season the other side. Now, I buy my pans with non-stick aluminum foil. I think that would work.
Here we go again with the non-stick aluminum foil bullshit.
This can get messy.
Don't get me started, Sarah. Sorry, I'm watching rockets being shot down by the Iron Dome. Wow. Yeah, it sucks, folks. It's damn near war over there.
A lot of smoked paprika and regular paprika. And then
A little bit of cayenne for a little bit of heat. Just a little bit of heat.
I want to get them out. So you do yours how you want to. Alright. They'll go in the oven for about, I don't know, about 30 minutes, maybe 35, 40. You just want everything done. I'll come back to video 2.
Bye.
Hey y'all, welcome back to video 2 of the Bacon Rack Corn on the Cob. Look how yummy this looks.
Oh my, oh
Don't those
my,
look
oh my.
scrumptious? Now I flipped it halfway cooking, you know, some bacon kind of shrunk up a little bit, a lot. But when the ones that have about...
I have a suggestion.
1 or 2...
I have a suggestion for you, Sarah. I would, nothing against using the non-stick aluminum foil. Great idea. Keeps your pan clean. However, do you see something that you might want to reconsider? Do you really want your corn cooking in that bacon grease? I would use cookie cooling racks on top of the pan. So they're just wire racks, and you put the corn on that. All the drippings run off into the pan. The corn isn't physically sitting in all that fat, which admittedly is going to be an amazing flavor. But, oh boy. I mean, you trying to kill somebody here?
I mean, 2 slices on there, pretty good coverage. So, that's what we're having tonight with the salad. What do you think? Would you brush barbecue sauce on them? Or you think that salt and pepper...
I would eat it just the way it is. I think it would be fine the way it is.
Let me know what you would do.
And you can tell where it got really, really dark is where she spiced it up.
Bye, everybody.
You haven't watched the news in over... Well, no, it's on in the background. I'm an old fart, so yeah, I have Fox News on, believe it or not. Channel 128. I don't know if it's Fox News. What do they call it? It's their... It's not a crap... It's all right.
So it has time to blend.
Yeah, I don't watch Neo Cavuto. I usually watch it for Fox and Friends in the morning, just for something to have on in my ear. But
in my little power chef, we've got the little whipping blade, paddle thing, and then I've got a cup of mayo. Now you could use plain Greek yogurt.
she loves her Tupperware.
2 tablespoons.
Is it near Christmas time or something, or are we just leaving the Christmas tree on the counter for shits and giggles?
Half a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, salt and pepper to taste. I put a little smoky paprika.
Well, this news story is kind of important to me. I
Garlic powder and onion powder.
I kind of have a thing about Israel, so personal reason.
Video for lemon. And then I roasted 2 heads of garlic. That's what we're going to put in here. It's just soft. You can just push your little...
Just squeeze it. Yep. It's the beauty about roasting garlic. You just go, and it goes.
I'm going to have to get me a little towel. Normally, I'll pull your little garlic a little bit. So I'm just going to squish them out. Your little cloves get soft and sweet and roasted. They come right out of the papery skin. I'll do 1 head of garlic, a whole head of garlic, and then I'll blend it and see if it needs more. We might need the second one.
Yes, Naomi, we know.
I just roasted that extra one just a
Oh, I know, but this Israel story is very important and to me and my family and those that I know. So I'm kind of keeping tabs on it just to make sure everybody's safe.
Just depends on how much garlic flavor you want.
Because it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get really ugly, really fast.
When the paper skins drop in, get it out. But that's not good.
They're being rather restrained. Both sides right now are being fairly restrained, so I'm kind of surprised. But that's the only reason it's on.
Yep, all right. Okay, so that was one little head. So let's put on our little thing and blend it up. Now your garlic is so soft, it's just going to mash into all your mayo and spices.
Yeah, I'd be careful with that pull and the web of your hand. Because when you pull that up on that hand, it's going to burn like a mother.
The other head of garlic.
But you're right. The news in general is... I don't like listening to it.
I want it real hard.
Unfortunately, I have to. Yeah, I have some family members that are still over there. They're not close to the conflict, but that's what I keep telling them. It's like, be quiet, be quiet. You're far enough away, you're fine. But they panic. I mean, I don't blame them.
Put a little top back on and the whisk and mix it again. And when you roast garlic, it's not as powerful as raw garlic and stuff.
Very true, actually, very true. I haven't read a newspaper in, oh my God, I would say probably a good 20 years. I have not picked up a newspaper in
I just want to taste it and see
too long.
Salt and pepper and all the other seasonings.
First of all, the news sucks no matter who's giving it to you. Whether it's CNN, Fox, whatever, it doesn't matter.
That's good.
WAPO,
So there's where I'm good.
New York Times, it doesn't matter. It's all sucky. And they all suck. All of them.
So, kind of brighten it up. So, we'll do a half of a lemon.
I like that. That's a nice juicer. That's a nice juicer. And I guarantee you it's Tupperware. I'm surprised you have time to read, Megan. No, I don't mean that offensively. I just mean I'm surprised you are so busy. I'm surprised you have time to read a paper.
And taste it if you need to add it. Don't want it too powerful of lemon. I just want a little.
You want to brighten up the. I understand completely what you're going for.
Yeah.
Just a little hint. Yep, I got it.
I just want a little subtle lemon. So there is a roasted garlic. Oh yeah. And we're gonna dip in the tiger roast. Okay, let me throw this stuff out of the way.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Excuse me.
And that makes it very difficult. Who do you listen to? Who do you believe? The best way to do it is to gather your news sources from all available sources. Co-mingle them, collate them, and kind of do comparison. You know, take one story from a bunch of different
garlic powder,
sources
and
and read and see which. Sometimes detecting difficult lies is hard. Sometimes it's very easy. Sometimes it's rather blatant.
And then we're just going to pour some water in till we get a batter consistency that we like. I got a cup of water. I just don't know if I want to use the whole cup. And that's just water right out.
In fact, there's a news aggregator on my smartphone that I actually use occasionally. It's great. The problem is they notify me, so the phone's constantly making noise, which drives me crazy. But they seem fairly. They're not biased. They go out and they collect stories and they collate them into a singular app. It's interesting. I put as much faith into that shit as I do into watching Fox and CNN. I was going to say, because once you add too much water, there's no going back.
You want a coating that will coat your potato wedges.
I forgot. What are we making here? Oh, deep fried potato wedges and garlic aioli. Is that how you spell aioli? I don't think so.
Now you can use any kind of seasoning you want. You want lemon pepper? You want some steak seasoning down here?
Lemon pepper would be good.
Like I do. Or you could just use salt and pepper. That would be nice too.
I thought that was a pretty decent consistency myself, but
Sorry about the scraping and all the noise.
see, she's aware. She's damn aware.
Alright. So.
No, then I guess she did spell it right. Okay, because that it just didn't look right on the screen.
Okay. That's your frame. Okay, I got some taters that I just peeled.
Got some taters.
Sliced them in half, and sliced the half and half, so you made quarters. I did several because we got.
Why do these people have trouble with maths?
You can leave the peeling.
I swear to God. I cut it in half, then I cut that half in half. Okay, you just cut it in quarters.
A bowl, drain it, and then put them in.
2 halves is a quarter.
Poured over.
Sorry, 1/2 of a half is a quarter. 2 halves is a whole.
A pinch of salt, brought it up to a boil, let them boil for 5 minutes, brought them out, and then put them on a plate lined with some paper towels just to soak up the water to get it off of there. And I've been letting them dry for about 30 minutes. And so that's what we've done so far today. We've also got a little pan of oil heating up. If you see my hush puppies video, you'll know what kind of pan and oil we use. You can use a
High temperature.
high temp oil that can handle the fry, like coconut, peanut.
It's not a high temp oil, it's a high
canola.
smoke point oil is really what you're interested in.
We're just gonna take
The higher the smoke point, the lower the flash point. So the oil won't catch on fire and go boom in your kitchen.
Drop them in and coat them.
That's the easiest way for the chemist to explain it to you.
You don't also want to crowd your little pan that you have oil in. Let's just bury them and get them all good and coated. The cornstarch is going to even help with the crispness and stuff. So, we'll just let them sit in there until my oil heats up. Now,
Okie dokie.
potatoes, but you can use any taters that you want to.
For most people, a potato is a potato is a potato. They don't know the difference between a yellow and an Irish red.
You can use any kind of
I mean, they certainly are a russet. They wouldn't know the difference. Other than, well, this one's small, this one's big, this one's red, this one's yellow. Ooh.
That amounts how much water I use for my
Most people don't have a clue. They don't know.
And everything down in the
If you don't tell them what type of potatoes, they're just going to reach for the first bag they can find.
Okay. Let me pull you over so you can see the oil now. Okay, I've got a little saucepan with some vegetable oil in it. Coming up is the same oil that I fried the hush puppies yesterday in. We're just heating it back up. I actually
I assume you.
this whole thing last night.
I assume you filtered it.
Completely and covered it up with this little lid and just stick the whole pan in the refrigerator because I knew I was going to be frying today, so I didn't strain it or anything like that.
Okay, that's fine.
After I get done later on.
You didn't strain it at all?
And what I do is I strain my oil real good through a mesh strainer, middle mesh strainer down into like a funnel, and then it goes in a mason jar, a couple mason jars, whatever you need to fit for all your oil to fit, and then put it in the refrigerator, and that keeps it from going rancid. So you can use it several times for fun. You just bring it out.
Bring it up to temp. I would still strain it and get all the pieces of gunk out of it from between batches. Because after a while, that really, that flavor of those constantly fried black pieces of crap in your oil, ew, gross. Strain your oil, folks. That's a hint. If you're going to use it more than once, strain your oil. It's worth the effort. It really, really is. I would do a steel strainer into a funnel with a paper strainer, i.e. a coffee filter. That works wonderfully.
I put it down in after it's cooled. I put it down into a coffee container or a butter
Coffee can?
or something with the lid. Take the lid down.
She's having a hard time talking today.
You can see it bubbling.
What the heck is that, Megan?
I'm just going to take a little bit of this little batter right here, and we're just going to drop it in. Yep, we're good to go. And if it fries real good, you know it's ready.
I was taught to use a drop of water and watch it as it skips across the oil.
I have water on my little spider thing, so don't freak out. Okay.
Ah! She's got a spider in the kitchen.
Oil don't mix, so make sure you, because that's when I scoop my tater wedges out of my.
Oh.
Just make sure you cut it off.
I forgot about Oakley. I'm sorry. That's funny.
Okay. So let's grab our tater wedges.
Hope so. Otherwise, Megan doesn't know how to spell.
Just drop in slowly. You want your oil 350 degrees. Now there's thermometers that you can click on this to keep your oil at a good temperature, or you can adjust it and just know like I do. I mean, these already been cooked, so that ain't going to take very long for them to just fry up. Because your tater's done, we're just getting the outside good and golden and crispy. And one more tater wedge. Like I said, you have to do these in batches. Okay, let me wash my hands off. Get me a plate. And some paper towels for draining. It won't take very long, maybe 2 to 5 minutes. On them. And then you also need to go ahead.
I can spell. I think my big problem is typing. I mean, look at these digits. Come on. Look at these sausage fingers. Way too big for a keyboard, a telephone keyboard, right? I can't on the cell phone. I hate texting on a cell phone. That's why I use the swipe keyboard. So I can go and draw the words I want to type. Much better. I love it. They finally have it on the iPhone too.
And then sprinkle a little bit of oil on your tater wedges, and then sprinkle your have to do it back.
I really don't like it when you walk off camera and you're talking because your audio starts to drift off.
Or when we get these out.
I do the same thing, so I understand how that goes. Although I don't watch myself. I hate watching myself. I probably should because, you know.
You could even put a little bit of beer instead of water, and it'd be like a beer batter.
No shit, Sherlock. I eat beer batter all the time.
Look at that. Doesn't that look good?
I'd like a little bit more color on them, to be honest with you, but yeah, they look good. They look good.
Yummy stuff with mushrooms.
I like them right out of the fryer and lots of salt.
Zucchini and squash. Okay, they're just going to go over the plate and drain. So we're just wanting the batter to get drained. Remember the potatoes already done. So let's dump some more of these little.
And I think that's key to this recipe. The potatoes are already cooked, so you're just putting a fried coating on it.
And if it's
I get it.
on you, don't freak out. You can still fry both halves. Strip off that fat into the oil. A lot of deep fryers, like I had a fry down that turned your knobs and it kept the temperature, whatever you put it on, kept the oil, but it died. I've had it for a few years, so I need to get me a deep fryer. But you can do the old school way, like we did with the hush puppies, and we're doing with the tater wedges in a pan with some oil.
I don't fry that much. I really don't. I'd like to. That's why I bought the Ninja Foodie, because I could do air fry. I just haven't. I haven't used it.
Then you'll bring your oil temperature down. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hand, rinse it off real quick, where's all of that batter and stuff. And we're just gonna keep doing this till we get them all good fried and stuff.
Something's going on outside.
And you can actually even freeze these after you're fried.
I'm very, very,
I put them in the freezer.
very keen on noises happening outside my home. It's a nice neighborhood, but we've had our issues in the last 23 years that I've lived here.
Put them in a toaster oven or air fryer or oven.
I've done it, I think, maybe once or twice, but it always scares me. And it scares me only that I don't want to cause an accident in the kitchen and set the whole place on fire. But I've got a buddy that swears by fried turkey, and he's been trying to urge me to fry for Christmas and Thanksgiving. I don't know. I don't know. Fried oil. I mean, I use a lot of flammable products around the household. I brew beer, so I have containers of propane. I've got 2 7-gallon containers of fuel, gasoline, in storage for my generator, and things like that. I've got a boatload of ammunition stored for my guns. There's a lot of explosive stuff in this house, so I take fire very seriously here. Fortunately, I'm the only one in the home. No pets. I'm the only animal in the house. So now I'm very close to my neighbor over there. So if something happened to this house, it's probably going to hurt hers, which sucks. But I can't help it. I didn't build the home. Home's been here for over 101 or 102 years. I want to say 102, but I could be wrong.
Like I said, you could just do it with the seasoned oil, or you don't have to make like a.
I tend to agree with you, Naomi. Well, that's also why I bought the Ninja Foodie, because now I don't have to fry with oil, which is the entire problem anyway. I don't have the proper frying equipment. My pots are not that deep. So I just haven't used it yet. You didn't like it? Well, coming from you, that's a recommendation, actually.
There's just so many versatile ways.
I mean, as a former chef, I I trust your judgment when it comes to food and flavors and things.
I remember that
I don't know. He's been trying to get me to try it. We had a camping trip where his family, my family, we all went up. It was a huge geocaching event. 2,500 of your closest friends all staying on a campground. It's a wild time. It's like 4 days of drunken debauchery. It's hilarious. But our plan was he was going to bring the birds. We would go buy them at Costco. Blah blah blah. We actually, that event was canceled because of COVID. We never got around to doing it. I'm not interested in trying that on my own. If he wants to fry it when we're all there, I'm up for that. I have a 7-gallon aluminum. I used to use it for brewing beer. It's 7 gallons. So that's the perfect container to fry the turkey in. So he was all excited to know that I had. It's like, no, this is not for frying turkey. This is for making beer, dude. You're not putting oil in my boil kettle.
And then you could reuse his batter.
Or mash tun, or whatever term you want to use.
Like I said, deep fried veggies or whatever you want to do. It'll last in the fridge.
I'll try it one of these days. It's supposed to be, once you go fry, you never go back. I think if you tried my turkey, you might want to rethink that plan. I make a pretty mean turkey.
Got to keep repeating the process.
In fact, one year, Maggie and I, this is one of our first Christmases that we did for the family. And our family at the time was like 25 to 30 people. So when we had Christmas over, we had Christmas. And she would bust her ass, and I would do the stuffing, the mashed potatoes, all that kind of stuff. We would do the bird together. And the first year we did it, we started using the broil in a bag. I don't know if you've ever done it. It's really to keep the cleanup easy. What a pain in the ass. We accidentally we had the bird upside down, and I swear to God, it was the best fucking turkey we have ever made. So juicy, so moist. Oh, the flavor. Oh my God. I will never forget. And it was a complete fluke. A complete fluke. If we tried to do the same thing the following year, it didn't work. The turkey was still good, but not the gravy. Oh, I love cooking turkey. And what I really love most about it is all the family coming over, and everybody gets around, and everybody's eating and enjoying each other's company, and I enjoy that. At my age, that's really all I have left to enjoy. No, that's not 100% true. I still have work. Yay! Yeah, I still get to work. Yay! God, I want to retire so bad. I want to retire. I want to buy a condo. I want to move. That's okay. That's okay. As long as you didn't do it into the pan, we don't care.
You know, it's that time of year.
And you guys are awesome, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Naomi. I love this stovetop. I don't know if anybody's ever heard me say this before, but I love her stovetop. I'm watching it kick on, kick off, kick on, kick off. I like it.
350 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, got them out.
I like Amanda too. It's a fairly decent company. They used to make the radar range, the Amanda radar range. They've been around, God, since I was a kid. I think in some ways she does this on purpose. She lets the drippy drippy go into the pan a little bit because she likes the crumblies. Because you can see she's collecting them on a plate. You're running out of batter there, girl.
Remember to do it in small batches. Make them other three. Okay. Now we're done with that plate. Let me move in.
You're not going to want to move that very far away from that pot because you're going to get a mess on the stove. Golden brown. She loves her crunchies. See what I mean? And that, to an extent, is probably how you become a rather large individual. Because if you're eating basically nothing but fried foods all the time, holy shit. I mean, I'm not saying that about Sarah. I'm just saying in general. You know, you look at her and you start to expand that across the populace of the United States. It's like, yeah, I can understand why this country has such a large eating problem, a weight problem. It's actually kind of scary. Now to your point earlier, Naomi, Sarah seems to be able to get around fairly well. She cleans the house. She cooks standing up. She doesn't have a breathing. Occasionally you will hear her labored breathing. She does have some breathing issues. But she can walk across the kitchen and not have to sit down and take a break. You know what I mean? So.
That's just me scraping all out of the container. I tried not to do too much.
You may want to check on her taters. Your taters are getting done, girly girl. I do want to end on one video in particular. Let's see if I can find it. Sort by most popular. I found the video I want to end the stream. It's a very short video. It's only a couple, 2 minutes. Excuse me 1 minute. Here's something outside. That's okay. It's a neighbor boy. He's a good kid. He really is. Cuts my grass. I pay him $20 a week. I really like. You know, guy's got a goal for school and stuff like that. So you know what? Of course I'm going to support that. Why wouldn't I? Would I rather support him being a hoodlum? Oh hell no. He's a nice guy. He really is. a nice kid. He's not even out of high school yet. All right, come on, let's go. Chop, chop. Let's see what's going on over here.
I'm garnishing our olive. I'll show you in a minute.
No, it doesn't. Why are you bothering me?
I have that one that is just put together. Perfect part. Almost done, and I got 3 or 4 more to fry.
Sorry about that. Checking in with work. Make sure I'm not in trouble. That's okay. You know, they have me until 1 o'clock in the morning, usually, so they can chill out. All right. Starting to wind down. Yes. Yes. We have another. Yes. Fortunately, because once I start drinking, I want to get back in the car and go buy beer. You know what I mean? Aww, what a cutie! Oh, hopefully it won't disappear. There we go.
Okay, I'm gonna let them fry. Move this out of my way. Don't need that more. We're gonna move you over here. Make sure you can see. Here is.
Oh, she's losing the taters. She's losing her taters. I thought you turned the oil up.
Sorry. With my elbow. Okay. I'm gonna garnish.
They look good,
with
but
just
for some
some
reason,
cilantro or parsley.
the fried, that looks like it's loose and ready to fall off. If you know it, look at that potato right there in the center, on just to the right. I mean, it looks like the batter is going to fall right off that tater, that wedge, whatever you want to call it. That looks nice. I like that. I'd use chives because I think potatoes and chive, that's a really good flavor, especially if you're using a sour cream based, and I hate sour cream, but if you're using like a sour cream based aioli, the chives would go really, really well with that.
Look at there.
They actually look very good. They look very good. Ow! God damn it.
Look at there. Don't they look good? I think they look good. And then here is our garlic olive. garnished it with green onions and cilantro. Okay, let me find a little potato so it won't burn me up.
Not sure I would have put cilantro, but yeah, it would be. It's a different flavor profile. It's a different flavor profile.
Now, look.
First, I would try it without the dip. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Just taste it. Yeah, potatoes cooked.
Really, really good.
Yeah, the batter actually, it looks tighter than I thought it was. Okay, I stand corrected. It just looked really, really loose. Bye, Sarah.
So, in this episode, see you next one. Bye, everybody.
Oh, her sink is gone. So we're going to close it out there, folks. I want to play one video for you before we leave, okay? This one goes out to Megan.
Hash browns and onions coming up. Time to throw away all them old pans.
This one's for you, Megan.
Motherfucker, hey, it's your girl Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi. Copper pan. This pan is so deep, nothing can escape.
It's deep, baby.
And it sounds deep, whether it's steak, fried balls, Thanksgiving.
Fried balls.
4 inches of meat drowning in Dr. Pepper with some barbecue sauce. Look at that. Just watch it drip. Round pans are pretty cool, but square pans allow double the cooking surface area. I casted the shape of my own ass as a rock bread. So I think I need a forklift. Wipe it away. No one has to know about this. It is a new with Copper! Anti-scratch technology and vibranium rims. Is that meat? Oh, inspiration strikes. Quick, give me some meatballs and some pasta. And just like that, it feels like we're back at IKEA with the family. And these balls slide right off the pan. Grab a basket, everyone, because we're turning a pan into a deep frying machine. We're making 10. I'm going to show you how to make a deep butter fried.
I love her.
That's deep fried green beans in English. Look at that pasta, perfection. You can cook it, you can drain it, you can serve it in one pan. Even the stickiest of the yicky don't stick. Melt some plastic and make your own condoms. Now those competitors, they be charging a lot of money, okay? I'm not even gonna play around with you. But you know your girl Kathy keeps it real. That's right, I'm gonna knock a few bucks out for you. Fuck, I'll hand deliver that shit to your house. Shit, I'll even throw in a free copy of my recipe book. I put pictures of my ass in there. Shut the fuck up and buy panels. What are you waiting for, pussy? You even
1-800-FAT-TITS. Call now. Order yours today. But wait.
Let's stop playing. It's time to eat meat. Ooh, look at that pan. Don't forget to buy the round version. You didn't know I got two. Yeah, I got two versions. I got square and round. Whatever the fuck you want, motherfucker.
Oh my God, he is so funny. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, if you don't know who Djibouti is, oh my God. Oh shit. Oh.
Your family hates your guts because you fucked up and brought them sad sandwiches. It's your girl Kathy back with another pan.
Hi, Kathy.
The other pan, there's a red copper flip wedge. Go on, flip it and flop it.
We keep picking on these because they're so good.
Look at that meaty panini.
Oh my God, look at that panini.
This how I roll up my fat Mac Daddy and cheese blood. Oh, we just getting started. Look at this bread covered in bacon, egg, and cheese. All you gotta do is lock the handles down, flip it upside down, and guess what? Yeah, I bet your simple mind can't even understand what's going on. That's because it's got the twin chambers that seal the food environment. It cooks fast and easy, like grilled cheesy on a sealed wrap. Fucking perfect panini. Ooh, look at that meatball. Press it, flip it. And guess what? We got burgers. Wait, you don't like burgers? Oh, I know what you like. Wieners. Here's a panini I got last night at Jack in the Box. You know it ain't that bad if you put it in a flip wedge for a minute or two. Get stuffed with my French toast. Bon voyage, motherfucker. Yo, hit me up. I got a couple grams. And I ain't talking about these crackers. And here comes the money shot. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. Look at that shit. I know you want some punchy pie.
She's so hilarious and funny.
Everybody's gonna want a flip wedge. Jews, Mexicans, it's for everyone. And it's affordable.
Even Jews like it. We could sell it to Israel.
Free book. I upgraded my weapon arch to dual wield, so I can crack open 2 at once.
Woo! It's a double offer.
I still got
Oh, wait.
wherever sharp carpet knives line.
This fat wieners.
I mean, it'll cut pretty much anything.
It's a good thing you didn't spell it the other way around, Kathy, because I would have to sue your ass. Oh, God. Anyway, folks, here I'll give you his channel. He is hilarious. If you haven't, if you haven't checked out Djibouti, check out Djibouti Dubs. He's amazing. Sub to him. Hit that goddamn bell because you know YouTube doesn't send you any notifications anyway. So, I have no idea what we're doing tomorrow. I will probably be back in the kitchen, actually. I saw a couple things from Sam, and I'll see what I can do. I just... also depends, I got a couple meetings tomorrow, so depends on my mood, because I'm just a salty little bitch. Anyway, thank you all for coming, Megan, Naomi, Reaper, and Joe, especially Joe. Thank you all for coming. Hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Joe, I hope you're feeling okay, and hopefully we'll be able to talk later. If not, have a good night. Get yourself some sleep. Everybody, thank you again. I do appreciate it, and we will catch you tomorrow. Bye. And thank you, Naomi. I do appreciate that.